Nope. Sure didn't.
Sure didn't. It's double. Yep, we're good.
Are we?
We're live.
Okay.
As well. Hello. Happy Friday, everybody.
It's one of those, huh?
That is how Friday goes.
Yeah.
I've used all my brain.
Yeah. Haven't we all?
So, hello, everybody.
Hi.
I've got a Buggy here on the bench.
Why come?
I bought it. It was super expensive. This is Dan's Buggy. But Dan had this built by Distinctive PD out of Utah.
It looks cool.
It does look good. So Dan had this built. It's, moon buggy-esque. It's got F10s on it, front and rear, 4-wheel steering, and Dan would like a rear motor cover for it. So I'm gonna do a little 3D scanning, and
Oh, wow. Lucky us.
I do love me some 3D scanning.
How you do?
I'm gonna force it down everyone's throat since no one else seems to like it as much as I do. Would you like to lower the desk? I love that.
That's pretty cool.
I do love that I added that.
Are you happy with it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad. That was your birthday present, your 40th birthday present.
I know. I got a desk. I got legs for a desk. I didn't actually get the desk, just the legs.
It's movable, though.
Lieutenant desk.
You wanted it forever.
Got new legs.
You wanted it forever.
Yes, I have. And I almost cheaped out and did the manual version. It's like,
And now
okay.
it's like, you know how bad that's going to hurt me
I
when I
know.
run into that.
the Model
Crank?
T lever that was on the
Yeah,
side.
I'm like, nah. Nah.
So, yeah. Anyway. The Scan Nichols head.
Oh my god.
Tom Spielberg, thank you very much.
No. No.
So, yeah. What power plant is he looking for? Little 4-cylinder turbo ecotech. So, it's really going to depend on either
When you're 40, you need all the help you can get.
the model that I can source as a guide, or he's going to get a flat 4 modified Porsche engine. I'm going to take a 6-cylinder and turn it into a 4. Stuff it in there. We'll see. But yeah. So yeah, that's the deal there. That's my plan. Hopefully that I'm going to make that a quick project for him. Scanner head. Oh, so Matt, you got that same scanner that I've been using,
Right?
and he scanned his head, right?
Okay.
Not completely, but pretty close.
Okay.
And then like in the video, he like was saying something, and he was like going to agree with it, but he just shook the head up and down on the scan, like. It was pretty freaking funny. So.
Hobby Room, thank you for your lovely donation.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, thank you so much. You keep us going.
I have a box for him still. He sent me his address though, finally.
Did you take the casters off your toolbox?
I did. They're actually, the casters are over there now. I did, and it changed immensely. I'm actually not even worried about having the bamboo in here anymore. Before, I was just like, this thing is too loud. I'm going to have to move it away. But with the casters off that toolbox, that toolbox is rock solid now, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, you got 800 pounds of tools in a box like that. It keeps things pretty clamped down.
Lakos is here, a large friend from Estonia. Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Josh and Nicole. Love that WRC Puma video. One reason to buy is the driver stickers. Estonian rally guys, WRC champions.
That makes sense.
Joker 510714, thank you for your donation. Hi all, long solo work week here at the shop. Happy to spend another evening with you, Nicole and Josh. Hello.
Thank you.
Matt's here.
Matt is here. I didn't know what Matt's availability is going to be for however long. He keeps bailing on,
He's not feeling
I
it. He
know.
has to
Him
work.
Work.
Emmett says hi before bed. Hi, Emmett.
Hello, Emmett.
We hope you had the best first week of school. We miss you so much and can't wait to see you.
Our nephew started kindergarten.
Started kindergarten on Wednesday. He really likes recess.
Says he's going to be an engineer, so we're on the right track.
He did not say that.
He said it on his. He had. I didn't show you. He had a first day of school thing.
Aww.
So I forgot to show you that.
Just like his daddy and Uncle Dosh.
Big stuff.
Tom Vajek, thank you for your donation. Also, driving out to week 1 of 2 weeks of spotting this We Rock next week. SLRC listening to you 3D scan in the background.
Awesome. You'll have to go tell our friend Jake hello, and let him know. That's the
tell him that you watch us. Jake's one of our very, very, very best friends in the whole world, so he will get a kick out of it.
Jake and I worked. Jake is the owner of We Rock. He's the one who puts on the events, and
his son is
he helps him as well now.
The number one. Best racer.
Jake and I used to work together every day for 10 years. So.
Yep.
Chief says hello as well. What are you doing?
Who made the moon buggy?
So this was made out of Utah by, his distinctive PD is how I know him. I think that his name is Braden. It's not Brandon. I think it's Braden.
Okay.
I've owned one. If you guys remember back, I had a Power Wagon that had a red Magpul body on it, and then I had a Sheriff body put on it later. That was made by Distinctive PD as well. So, anyway, he did a nice job.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, Dan is the one putting this together. He just dropped it off to me, assembled so that I could do it. But he did a nice job putting in the mounts for the VFD in the back there. You know, it's got an interior. The seat's obviously a little high up there, but gets the point across. So
why gotta be a bitch about everything?
I'm just saying, like,
it's fine. It looks like where it's supposed to be. It's behind the driver, behind the steering wheel, and next to your.
You would sit low.
Not when you got a body on it, brother.
Yes, you would. Shut it. What motor does it have in it? It has a 2300 kV Fusion Pro. So, Oh,
Alex Callie is here. Lucky us.
Oh, wow.
Must have not been a Comic Con or any kind of con this weekend. Thank you for gracing us.
But Dan has got, so the Fusion Pro, and then he's got EcoPower WP250T servos, which are fully aluminum cased EcoPower servos.
Captain Calgary is here. Wreckfest later. Matt, go away.
Yes, Matt.
No, we have things to do.
Let's see. Yeah, he's got the BOCO servo mounts.
Yes, he does. Matt, you actually do things for your wife. I had a list as long as my arm this week, and guess what got done?
Your pool.
Barely.
And
that's it.
There was other things.
No.
I got stuck.
He is cruising for a cat toy whooping.
It was a busy week.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Ernie Olson. Oh, I'm here. Happy Friday. Thanks for the Thanks for finally commenting. Our friend Ernie, who we see at every event and hang out with, and good to see him. Bringing us our Grass Valley beer.
I was going to ask him about be joining us for Rec Fest tonight. Sounds like a plan. Yes. So.
You know what else Ernie does? That makes him very,
It makes Bloody Marys.
The first day of any event, really, that we see him at, he, comes up the hill, hangs out, and he's like, hey, you guys ready for some Bloody Marys? And everybody's like,
it's only 11, but okay.
I'm not a Bloody Mary drinker, but I think it's super nice, and they know they're going to get them, and it's awesome. So, yeah.
Yes.
Can I help you?
I don't know. It's hard to say if you can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Could you imagine if the husband gave a list of stuff to do to the wife and said, hey, get these done? Oh, I would love that so much. That would make my life so much easier. I would love
that. Yeah. I'm going to start doing that then. We'll see how that goes.
What did you tell me the other day? You're like, hey, we need to clean out the closet. What did I do the other day?
Yeah, I mean...
I cleaned out the closet. It's just nice. Yes, Braden Winward is the builder.
There we go.
SFL, I missed your dad joke.
You know what I still have in the Jeep? Is 3 bags of clothes. I haven't been by that way. I need to go. I will be over there.
I don't do the even number test on the honey-do list. I only do odd jobs. I will do 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 all day.
I like that. Well done.
Oh, Brian Freezy. It's probably like ours. It's like a hard one. I have completely stopped working on my RC trucks and my project car to finish the bathroom remodel for my wife.
And you know what? I believe him. But Brian, how long has that bathroom remodel been under work?
Probably really only like freeze. Thank you.
I want to know. What's your favorite Moon Buggy chassis? I mean, I only have one. I have the UC Fab one that I really like. What shocks are those?
Oh my God!
What?
Stop.
6 months.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Thomas. I was at my local hobby town waiting in line. Some guy walks in and asks the owner if they got any tactical radios in yet. I fucking told you. I told you. He was like, this is so dumb. I was like, I kind of like this. Like, I think this is fun. Like, we went and got all this stuff, and I was like, I think this is going to be a fun one. Like, people want to hold their fucking chapstick on their remote.
Yeah. The shocks, these shocks are Pro-Line shocks, but these are placeholders. Dan bought some from a guy down in Australia, Pricey Customs, or Prices Customs. I think it's Pricey Customs. And he kind of custom builds some shocks, and Dan bought ones that are like 5 millimeters longer in the back. You can tell it's got a little bit of a wrong slant. It needs to be up a little bit. So Dan got shocks that will help get that all sorted.
Joker 510714, thank you for your donation. Honey-do list took the back burner here too, especially after last night's XR10 pickup. Refresh inbound.
Nicole loved the XR10 days.
What are those?
The comp crawlers?
Oh yeah, for sure. Comping was nice. It's squatted.
Yeah, it's a bit on the squatted side.
Are we gonna have Lacos and Angelina bring their dinosaur over to our Airbnb?
Can you really, can you really move those turtles like
I
that?
have no idea, but I just want to see it on a leash, right?
You can't put them on a leash. It just
I
pull.
have no idea.
It just pull. Like you'd have to have like a suction cup that went on top of it.
Hobby room.
Tortoise. No, it's a desert turtle.
Right. I had a stroke this week. I'm so glad to be in the room. We are so glad you are in the room as well.
Yeah. Glad you're
here.
Glad you are.
Yeah.
Best wishes.
Yeah.
From everyone. Damn.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for being here.
So, yeah.
Soul Society Hollow. Wendy's jacked my order up. Turn on the tube to see you two awesome people. All right. We love you too, Hobby Room. We just want you to be safe.
Yeah. What did they what they screw up on the Wendy's order?
Oh.
They forget the fries? Wrong flavor of Frosty?
Just stop. Just stop.
Yeah. He is
still
tiny dice
friends.
I mean, I guess.
See? See?
So, anyway.
I had McDonald's fries this week. They were fantastic. Well, I tried to get McDonald's last weekend. And I got just a bun with ketchup on it.
I am a very patient person.
Nah.
I have times where I'm a patient person.
You've literally never been patient in your life.
Nicole sent me to go get her McDonald's. So I made a special trip just for her.
Sometimes that's all I can eat.
Ordered.
I have stomach issues, so sometimes McDonald's is literally the only thing I can eat.
So, I went to the McDonald's, ordered it like I order it every single time. 2 cheeseburgers, just ketchup and onions. And I got home, and it was the bun with ketchup and onions.
No, there was no onions, just ketchup.
No, just ketchup. That's like, okay. That's...
I say no mustard.
That's not a cheese.
That's how I order it.
That's
no
not a
mustard.
cheeseburger anymore. That is. So I drove back from here to the McDonald's, and
Malicious compliance. That's exactly what it was.
and I I hate that subreddit. Went back to the McDonald's. What inside, and I did not yell in the slightest. There was a young kid behind the counter, and I said, "I just ordered this." They get. I was like, I want it to be a cheeseburger, and only put on ketchup and onions. Okay.
McDonald's fries with Gates. It's a KC thing. I've literally never put Gates on anything, but I don't eat Gates.
I like Gates, but
No,
I've never done
I like
that.
Squeal.
So, got that. Before I leave, I open it. They added the bun, or they added the burger. Still no cheese.
And no onions again. Yeah.
Oh, I went back. I had them remake it again.
Oh yeah,
And then I
it still
didn't
was
check
wrong.
that last time, and I drove all the way home again. It was still wrong. I was
But
like,
you know what? I freaking ate it.
oh.
I want my wife to appear on my YouTube channel, but she's reluctant. Does your wife have any thoughts or suggestions to help her agree to be on camera?
We started in this situation with her like over there and just
Off camera. I have no desire to be on camera either. Honestly, like you can ask any of our friends anything. Camera is not my friend.
so it was just such a pain in the butt to have her off camera and try and get audio that
Or yeah, drink a lot on camera. There you go, Joker. You guys are better at it than I am.
Yeah. So then it finally just started like wheeling her over a little bit. And then it just became the easy way. And now, I mean, she still is only like a 40% return on,
Yeah.
4 out of 10 times probably she's here.
Yeah, I'll do it when I feel like it. So, but that's kind of been my whole life.
Yeah. School,
I think
what-
she made me a mod as an attempt to escape. No, you're a teacher.
I think that was true, Alex. She's like, Alex can do what I'm trying to do here.
Really need sheet metal bodies for my Yeti XL. Any suggestions?
What's that? Really need sheet metal body for my panels for my CAD board. Get yourself cardboard, the ones from the side of a
Anything.
pop box, 12-pack, whatever.
Like a Coke box.
Yeah.
Like a thin cardboard.
It's the best type. Not a regular like Amazon box. Use
No,
the one that
thin.
like a 12-pack comes in. Put it over top, trace it with a Sharpie, trim it out, make it fit. And then that's the way to go. Pop. Yes, pop.
Let's not have this discussion tonight. It's
Cereal box,
No.
also same
Oh,
thing.
there you go, cereal box.
Great, also a great choice. It's called
When will it be no?
chipboard. Chipboard, we always called chipboard like the thin ply.
Oh, here we go. It's pop. It's pop. Gringo Star, I love you. I love your thinking. 30-pack. It'll give you extra inspiration.
30-pack of stones. Let's do this.
Thank you to Geek to be Chic. Soda is for mixed drinks. You know what? That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's like soda water. That's why we call it pop.
Yeah, it's different. So, we have a needy cat out there. Mountain Dew box. It's not cola.
I'm down to crush a suitcase of beer.
I did when we were going and doing the tactical radio buy. I did pick up the.
Oh, I got that.
They had it in the dollar store.
It was at the Dollar Tree. Me and my RC, which was the cutest thing ever. No, he means metal specifically. Can't find anything appropriate.
Oh yeah, I mean, use that to make your templates, and then just get some .025 aluminum.
2.5 aluminum. That's what he wants.
0.025 inch.
0.025. My wife says I can't listen to your suggestions anymore. I ordered me a bamboo printer today. She rolled her eyes.
Who said that?
Did the guy on YouTube tell you to?
Who said that?
Troy Gibler. And Joker510 says
See.
my wife says the same.
See, people out of Missouri just know what to do.
Right? RC makes the best. Oh, it does? Really?
Interesting.
Might be an empty RC. It's not a...
I'm going to come in here one day. It's just going to be gone.
Like you would
She'll be
ever...
like, I'll get another one.
Like you would ever notice. You wouldn't even notice. You would literally never... You're never going to touch that. The only time that's ever going to touch is when I pick it up to dust.
It's the part of the motif. So I will notice.
I used old car license plates for panels on my bomber. Oh my god, that is so cool. I love that.
Yeah, I could see that. It depends on what state, though, if they're still doing the embossed. Like, Missouri's nice and flat.
Ooh, but I think
California's
the embossed would be cool.
It would just be hard, or it'd be like, it'd like leave a gap on the side or something.
I think that's super cool. And Nashville for the win, RC and moon pies. What do the bamboo carbons go for?
About $1,500. They're bouts. So yeah. Oh, I was reading Chris Kelly's. I skipped Josh's influence this week and went straight to his dad's. Put a drill through my
Chris. Damn it.
Can I show you?
Owie.
I'll show you my dad's.
Owie.
My dad's thing of the day.
Was it recently?
Today.
I thought he was taking it easy. Oh my god.
So.
Oh.
He had posted it up today. It was a 105 pound.
Wow.
61 inch catfish.
You need to send that to Jimmy Cruz.
Yeah. 60 inches, 105 pounds.
Wow. Well, that's one of the man eaters they talk about down at the dam.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's some serious Look at that one. Midwest. Dirty South RC. This is some kind of buggy.
Yeah. So this was built by Braden, if I'm correct, out of
Windward.
Out of Utah. Distinctive PD is how I've always known him. I just forget the name. This is one of my co-workers' buggies. He's building it currently, but he wants a little 3D printed engine for the back, so I'm gonna 3D scan it and design it up for him. It's on F10s, front and rear, and so it's got the BOCO four-link or servo on axle mount. Well, this one, they're different. This is BOCO. And this is.
He was not noodling. No, he was fishing on the river up in Iowa.
So maybe they are this. No, they are different.
Using a sheet of carbon fiber, use a spare Sherpa rail for blueprint would save a lot of money for buying new rails. I would like to get into fabrication. So many DIY ideas in my head.
Yep.
Sorry.
DIY is not too bad.
You could do it too. Bridge.
Yeah. It's just.
What engine are you going to print or custom?
That's the real question. It depends. I'll probably do a quick search to see if I can find Ecotech or something like that I can model after without taking too much time. But we'll see. I got to do a little bit of searching on that side. Otherwise, I can use the flat 6 twin turbo and turn it into like a flat 4, or take the 2JZ and try and make it a 4-cylinder, maybe look more RB rather than 2J. I don't know. We'll see. K-Series, Honda.
Let's swap the world.
4BT, yes.
Hi, Nicole. Nice seeing you and Josh. Are you going to the autism event? I am.
Yes, we will be there.
We will, 100%. Can I get you another one of those?
Sure. Put a Yugo 3-cylinder. Oh, I wonder if I could find some sort of ridiculous engine model. When is the event? It's a great question, Joker. I believe that it is in September. There is a Toyota 1JZ 4-cylinder engine. Yes, that would be reasonable.
When's the next Flip That Truck?
At this point, I don't know that I'm bringing that series back, but you never know. We'll see. Not anytime soon, for sure.
When is ASD, Autism Awareness Crawl?
15th and 16th, it looks like he's saying. Possibly. Geo 3-cylinder. Yeah, that could make sense. I think I have a Porsche Boxer engine model.
Yes, 15, 16.
Skyline is RB25 or 26. I can never remember. I think it was the Gallo 24 is the Skyline motor.
Jetwave 78, thank you for your donation. Hi from the UK, working, being paid to watch this. It's a way to do it.
It's a win-win-win.
Win-win-win. Yeah.
Gallo 12. No, I think it was the 24 was the better. The Gallo 12.
What about a cage with small squirrels in it inside it? That's a Geo engine, right?
Yeah. Just the one squirrel.
I know pizza companies made motors.
It's the Gallo. That's all from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Cool.
Yes, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Cool.
I think that's right.
Oh my gosh, there's only been
What's up, Suck Suck?
a few of them.
Hi, baby. I just got to remember which one it was from. Good girl, Suck.
Number 1, Fast and Furious.
No, it was from the first Fast and Furious?
I have no idea.
No, it wasn't the first one.
Make a Yugo 3-cylinder motor. JDS Model Works, thank you so much for your donation. What is your honest opinion? Creality Ferret or Revo Point Inspire?
Currently, having both of them,
This one too.
I like the Revo Point better right now strictly because the software is so much better currently. The Ferret technically says it has better accuracy, but I haven't noticed. I didn't notice it having better accuracy than this, so I can't say for sure. But the software is so much better on the Revo Point that right now it would be the way that I would go. So.
J Dizzle, I had a few cars like that actually. Geo, you had to turn off the AC to go across the road. I had a few. You had to turn off the AC to go up a hill. For sure, because you would feel it, like when the AC worked, and then all those cars the AC broken. So,
yeah, my first car didn't have AC.
cool. You had a Jeep you could take the shit off of. Try having all of your clothes stick to you on your way to work. That's like 10 minutes away. Oh, and being a hairdresser, that's why I had to wear so much hairspray. Because my hair was curled every day and I had to roll my windows down. What?
Hey Josh, watch your rear portal swap video. I'd like to do the swap to my Phoenix. Will it change my stock overdrive? Also, I'll need to flip the pumpkin, yes. Yeah, if you do it to the Phoenix, then yes, you'll still need to do that. It will still change your overdrive. You will still need to flip the rear third member. I did it last week on this show, if you'd like to go. And basically the gear ratios are going to be very similar. Not exactly the same, but very similar. Check out last week's live show, and you'll see a lot of details, and I kind of go through the math and how it all calculates in there.
We did do that.
So yeah, how can I contribute to the autism event?
Thank you,
Hobby Room. The event page is on Facebook, and it's called the ASD Crawlers AAC, or Autism Awareness Crawl. The organizer on there's name is Oscar Ramirez. Oscar, is it Ramirez?
Oscar from Red Cat? Did you just have a brain fart?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Ramirez. I really feel like I'm having a brain fart right now. He works for Red Cat. Yes, it's Ramirez. I had it right. Whew, I about felt bad. But I would reach out to him or on the event page itself, and he'll help you out. So, he'll there you go. Sorry, Oscar.
Blowing
your shit up.
You gotta put friggin'...
I'm just thinking that it could be a common combination of names. Like, If it's Josh Thede,
You should have put what's his face up there.
who is that referring to? Eric?
Eric.
Yeah, just blow Eric.
I mean, you're gonna blow anybody's shit up.
Yeah,
Eric.
make people.
Black Turtle Official on TikTok. Guys, I'm cutting some vinyl for a body. What do I paint on a Bronco?
Ooh, Alex. Donuts.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Glazed, sprinkled donuts.
Sprinkle, rainbow.
Yeah, there you go. Brown bottom half, pink top, multicolor sprinkles.
How did you just come up with that? Fishbill. Hey, Josh, where can I find an address? There should be some stuff. You can send it to Vanquish.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the webpage, or you can message me and I send you that. But it's just the Vanquish shop.
It should be like 5710 Roseville Road.
Roseville Road. Sweet B as in boy.
It was a good idea. Art, we are not. I don't think we're gonna get rain. I think it's gonna be more like Horsemen's, like Lacos. It's gonna get rain in our SoCal people, but I think it's gonna go east of us. It looks like.
Did you just describe the Hertz Donut Man in Branson? Oh.
That's the one with the clown.
I'm.
Oh yeah, there's a.
I don't know anything about it.
Has like a clown. What are those tires about?
What's that? What tires are those? These are VXT2 tires. Let's put attention Josh is fine. Or you can just put my name in general. You don't have to put it'll get to me.
They know.
Stuff comes.
They know. Yeah, so Art is gonna have rain on Tuesday in the Central Valley. I've been trying to find a top kick body for one of my builds, or the OJ Bronco. Ooh, the OJ Bronco would be fun. That's like one of the most iconic cars of us growing up.
The top kick body, those haven't been around for a while. That could be pretty difficult to find.
But if you did, it'd be cool.
Yeah, they were a cool body.
Is Vanquish making rear F10 portal covers in aluminum?
Maybe? I don't know.
Magic School Truck has a 100% chance of rain for 60% of the time every day.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta be careful. 60% of the time, it works every time.
Did you know that when they do weather forecasts, I learned this in meteorology because I was going to be a meteorologist, environmental scientist, and that when they say 60%, that doesn't mean that you have a 60% chance. It means that 60% of the viewing area is 100% likely of getting rain.
Right. And even then...
Adam said, LOL, what?
Yeah. Like...
I know.
She'd be turning the wrong way on the green screen.
It'd be like, that's how I do left and right. Like... I can't even fix my hair correctly on this one. I'm like, I think that it's this side that needs to be...
we have the monitors
in
front of...
Nope, it's that one.
Just pokes herself in the eye.
Hey, Josh, I broke in half my Vanquish axle shaft and half at Axle Fest. Do you know if I can rebuild them? It's for my bomber front right.
If it's a VXD, yes.
Artie, I'm fixing
if it's
to
a
walk
VDI, no. If it's a VVD, yes. So
that was annoying.
Depends on which one. So, Pro Boat Shreddies on A main 1/6 scale, 24 inches long, $549. Sounds like a
deal.
Ready to
block RE.
Sounds like a
We
deal.
are staying on a lake.
We are staying on a lake. No. Yeah. So, I'm gonna need it. Yeah.
No. You have a boat. Where's the Impulse?
Still have it. It's in the garage.
Perfect. You've got one.
But now it's different. That's got a propeller. This is jet. It's different. It's different. They
Crawler baller. He won't. He won't.
So,
just won't.
any interest in designing 24 scale of
Just print a boat. He told me that all this shit melts in the element, so that's why I can't have anything for outside. Because I've asked for things to be printed for outside. No, it melts. It's sugar. It's made out of sugar. It'll melt in the rain. It's just like the Wicked Witch of the West, right?
Yeah. I mean, that we do have different filaments now. So.
Oh, so you could print what I have asked you to print. Okay.
You just have bad ideas.
Josh, blink twice if you need help.
Matt, the shreddy boat looks so much cooler.
Even my wife said the jet boat is cool, and she's a hater. She's not a hater, Chris. She's not a hater. She's just smart financially.
Yes. So.
Thank you, Matt.
Not $599 cooler,
No,
Matt.
nothing is $550 cool.
Oh. I.
A jet canoe. There you go. Build me a jet kayak, like a full size one. I'll be good.
I like this challenge. I feel like this is a reasonable.
Nothing for me ever works out. You know how long I've been asking for a fucking Roomba? Can I have an RC controlled vacuum cleaner? Do it. Do it. Do it.
You're gonna have to actually control it.
Oh, well, that's vacuuming. I do that every day anyway. Like, what's the point? No, I have no desire to do that.
I don't do autonomous.
Ed Camino 79, thank you. What's up, Friday friends? Jumping in late, watching the rainstorms here in Vegas. I got my aluminum diff third members in. I'm ready to finish my build.
Congratulations, Ed.
Nicole, keep the helmet ready for that
Nicole needs a helmet ready all the time.
I mean,
like, not wrong.
That's why I don't do things like a drift trike.
The drift trike is safer than the other trike.
There's no wheelies.
You're the only one who's wrecked the other one.
Maybe you should make a better tuning differential on it. I don't know if that was the right word. But
it was close enough.
Maybe you should make the right. Maybe you should make it have like turning radius, and then I could actually not crash it into curbs when I'm making a turn. I started from over here. I just,
Let's see if this works.
I saw some RC racing Roombas on Instagram today.
Yeah, I have too.
Aero Trooper needs a refresh too. They can make the fan quieter.
No, not that.
What are you doing?
Shh.
Yeah, it is a trike's fault. Can you build this but better? Matt drove it and knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Matt,
you couldn't even see me wreck it. You didn't even.
Oh, we all watched you wreck it at the bottom of the hill.
Oh, he has to do it next week, by the way. Josh Benlove. Just FYI, before I forget, the snipping itself is the worst part.
Yeah.
It's next week.
It got delayed a week. Well, we talked about it on the Wednesday show.
Oh, you did?
Yes. So, okay, you're just getting full screen of the scan for a moment.
Oh, good. No me. What did Art say? Oh, I'll go back up.
What? I'm not doing anything.
You have the mouse.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I know. Is the Sen rally car worth it?
If you like rally cars.
Wanting a rally car.
Then.
Is there another rally car you would prefer?
I had a WR8 way back in the day, and it was nice, but I don't know how reliable.
Oh, was that one we used to go take around in Parkville?
Ooh.
Remember we had the land yacht? And
the land yacht was fun.
We had that and that drift truck, and we used to go do it.
Yes.
Josh, you think you do a Friday night live next week after surgery?
If there's a chance of me skipping a Friday Night Live ever, it's probably
I'm
that
guessing
one.
he's going to be here next week. Don't worry, guys.
I mean, there's a chance.
There's a really good chance. Josh, I got 3 words for you. Super Zap Trike.
Super what?
I don't know. Suki.
I'm liking the sound of it already.
So, do you want to talk about what you're doing?
I mean, I feel like they probably get it.
No fucking way.
What? Oh my god.
That's not it, is it?
I mean, it could be. Actually, it could be. So, let's see.
No, it's not.
Ah.
It was Sotheby's.
Sotheby's auction house.
And it was from a junkyard.
Okay.
Okay. Tracking lost.
Yeah, we're resuming the scan.
You're not going to talk about it?
We're just
Don't forget to get a set of googly eyes before the surgery.
I was just gonna get a black magic marker and write D's. You know. You okay?
No, I have these googly eyes that Matt put on my phone that I can take off. They're still on here because every kid laughs about them. Every kid picks on my phone and goes, "You have googly eyes on your phone." I'm like, yes, I do. Matt went home and thought about feeling bad that he put googly eyes on the family pictures at the Airbnb we stayed
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Like, he definitely felt bad about it.
I definitely see Matt recontemplating what he's done.
But, like, I thought it was great. And if someone did that to my family photo, I would never, ever take it off. Would you?
No. Probably not.
No. I didn't think about that until just now. He was sorry. Just saw a video on them. They were flying around an on-road track in Europe. I don't know what they're talking about. Great. Just sold a 4 mil Striker Banshee trike. Soul Society Hollow is a person you want to... he goes, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Matt's the best person on the planet. Let's just get that out there.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I agree. Matt is great. But I was working on 3D scanning and not paying attention to that part at all. We're doing the processing portion of the scan now using the one-click edit. We'll see how that goes.
Matt's a horrible internet dad, though? What? Why?
Because he abandoned us on our...
Oh my god, one time.
On our T-ball.
He has not been on for one fucking time.
He missed our T-ball game last week. And
yeah, exactly. Hello, Blind Guy RC. We hope you're doing well and hope wife and baby are doing wonderful. My best friend's about to have a baby on Monday.
Monday, yeah. It's weird that they schedule those things.
I know,
isn't
Monday morning, and she literally said to me yesterday, she goes, I don't know what my life is going to look like next week, and I'm kind of scared about it. I was like,
Like, Mondays, am I right?
7 a.m.
Oh, I could just see us being late. Like, 7 a.m. appointment. Like, sorry, slept in.
You're still going to do it, though, right?
Yeah, like,
I would never be late. For something like for a doctor's appointment, I've never been late in my life.
I don't know if I believe that.
Ever.
Yeah. So.
You and Matt are the best RC content. Don't understand. I don't know what that means. Don't understand why you don't have more subs. I do.
Matt and I both know.
Because they're in a niche.
We don't do...
Because we're doing RC crawlers, and guess what? There's a cap on how many people do that.
It's like, you either gotta do like top 10 list. You gotta do stuff that just is not... We don't want to do. I have a real job. I don't want to do... Here's the 5 reasons why you should never buy this new car.
I'd be so mad at you if you put anything out that said why you should not buy someone else's truck.
It's super clickbaity.
I dislike that very much.
It's a trend.
Well, did you catch Whistling Diesel's video? Yeah.
Nicole and I watched it
That's
before.
That's why I just got a news alert that some hunk of Ferrari sold for $2 million at Sotheby's, but it wasn't that one.
It wasn't that one.
We woke it. There are dozens of us that watch religiously. Chris Kelly, thank you.
We count on those numbers. We woke it. Yeah.
We woke it. Nobody likes RC, it's true. I know.
Yeah. Yep.
Because the people that come here aren't just bolting every Amazon part on their TX4. Casey Crawler, owie, that one burned a little.
But I have done that.
I gotta get up. That one hurt. But he was being nice to you guys.
I know.
But like.
Oh, we are finishing the processing portion of the 3D scan. It was successful. I've got all of the information that I believe I need for such a project.
Oh, are we doing this again?
No, we're done.
Oh, sweet.
3D scan is complete.
Rusty Shackles, we hope you're doing well.
Rusty Shackles.
Adam Tebben, I have been watching a new show this week, and I find it rather funny. It's called This Fool on Hulu. He always likes to know what new shows I'm watching.
I was like, where did this come from?
This Fool on Hulu.
It's okay.
It's made me laugh out loud.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Cackle out loud.
Yeah. Wait, they have TRX-4 parts on Amazon? I'm a lifer to this crawler world. We gotta make it more mainstream somehow. You know what, Soul Society Hollow? I agree.
Yeah, it'd be great if it was
Let's do that.
somehow mainstream.
We watched This Fool on YouTube.
Interesting.
He meant you.
I know.
You don't want to be a weirdo hippie with OnlyFans to get views. I know.
Yeah. I don't want to shave.
Is that an Afghan or a flag for a vehicle at the airport?
That is an Afghan.
Someone put in a lot of hard work for this. Dale Gribble died? Aww.
Who is Dale Gribble?
Wasn't he from King of the Hill?
That's a cartoon.
Well, yeah, I'm sure someone voiced him. We need to do 1883 before we have 1 month left of Paramount Plus.
Oh, that's all you.
Maybe if it was more mainstream, we wouldn't all have 35 trucks to support the hobby. No, we probably still would. Yeah, you would.
Yeah, no, we probably need more.
Yeah, right? King of the Hill. I think I was right.
Was he the one that...
No, that's Moonhar. I watched a lot of King of the Hill.
Yeah. You know.
That's Joe. He has the kid that is half Native American. And his wife has, like, the really good friend who was the Native American guy. And racist, yeah. Yes, the exterminator, thank you.
Huh. I didn't know that.
You didn't watch King of the Hill?
I didn't.
Who are you? You're not connecting to your viewers tonight.
I mean, like, Family Guy.
Thank you, John
South Park.
Redcorn. John Redcorn was her friend. And what color is Dan gonna paint the moon buggy cage?
So Dan has sent the panels off to my friend Neil to have some skins done for it. So he's already made the panels, and or I think Braden made the panels, and Dan already sent them off to have a wrap made for them. So I have now.
Thomas, when the credit police come for my trucks, it's gonna be Waco up in here.
I mean,
I've been working on a road called Boomhauer.
what?
I think he's from Arkansas also.
I mean, there is some. Oh, there's like a town somewhere or subdivision somewhere where all the streets are named. They're all Friends references. Like every single, which I liked Friends.
Yeah, not that much.
But it's just funny that whoever was the planner and got to decide was just like,
How does that? I feel like the only street I've ever been involved with that got named was our lake cabin, and like because we never had like an address or a street or a phone or anything there, and then what's the guy's name? Stoddard. Well, after he died, then they named the road after him, and now we have an address. That's as far as I've ever gotten with naming.
yeah. When streets are created, someone names them usually.
Somebody just gets to pick.
Uh-huh.
You could just name it Asshole Road.
I mean, there's probably ordinances against certain, like...
There's Rough and Ready, California.
Yeah, there is. Rough... What was it there? Yeah, there's some good ones up there.
That's like right by us. That's like right up by Brandon.
Yeah. Rough and Ready. There's some interesting street names in Rough and Ready, too.
Bet. Like, ouch. Like, Dolphin Road, the
Cat Butt Circle.
Blue Ball, Pennsylvania. There's a place called Pound Town. I don't think there are naming rules.
Now that isn't Pound. That's in the UK.
When Taylor Swift, oh, I know, I was there. When they I was at Union Station the day before Taylor Swift came, and it was an absolute shit show. We have a street called Good Hard Drive. I knew there was a Hell, Michigan, only because there's Climax Springs at the lake.
Yeah.
There's also a Roach and Tightwad.
Tightwad, Missouri, population 69. I have a photo of that sign.
John, of course, Perry, I was waiting for you to have something to say about this. Oh, Dildo Newfoundland here. Dilly Doe. Shut your face. Dilly Doe. Can you please get back on here and confirm?
I was in Tightwad last weekend. I mean,
I was in Tightwad 2 weeks ago.
there's a bank of Tightwad that was for sale.
I tried to get his brother to buy it and turn it into an Airbnb because who wouldn't want to stay in the bank of Tightwad, Missouri?
Anyone who's been to Tightwad and been like, there's no reason to be here. This is purely a midpoint of a town that I don't want to stop in.
John Redcorn was irresistible to women because he used the same line we all do. Do you have a little native in you? No. Would you like a little native in you? If anybody ever said that to me, you guys. I'm trying to go down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Uranus Fudge. You're right. There is a fudge shop in Uranus. Missouri.
Isn't there Licking in Missouri?
There's a Licking, Missouri.
Licking, Missouri.
Mm.
That is one. Yeah.
Crawlpoo's in Disney. Yeah. Oh, it is. Is it off A-Hole Road?
Really?
I didn't know Crawlpoo's. Everyone likes the Uranus, but I can honestly say I've never been to the Uranus because
I've been to the cheese
why?
factory in
I know.
Osceola,
No.
but that's about as close as I can relate.
You know what? There's a Russell Stover's outlet right by Uranus, Missouri, so that's why I never go to Uranus.
It's just the worst. It's just the worst. I don't know what to say about it.
Do you know what to say about anything? He said, yeah.
Yeah.
Balzac. I think Licking is near Uranus.
I think they're, I think that is...
Bone Liquor, Kentucky. 15 miles from Salem?
Salmon. You don't pronounce the L.
We have a town in Canada called Dildo. Yeah, damn near just died. You can't do this to me while I'm medicating.
There's a ride every year from Hell, Michigan to Paradise, Michigan.
Aww. Matt says he has a bunch of dildos just down the street.
I don't
know what to say about that.
Salem, Missouri. I know, I was kidding, Ryan.
Thank you. I'm like, What are you gonna do tonight?
I just 3D scanned, so checked that off the to-do list.
I just installed the new 1800 kV Fusion SE combo on my Axial Rift kit. Everyone is extremely impressed with its crawling abilities. I would like a rear steering servo to make it an official class 3.
Yeah.
Pickle bread is made from dildo.
What? Your cat is stuck. Oh, he's out. Never mind. He is back to the RC. Yeah, exactly.
Rear steering servo.
Yeah.
Should I leave?
No, you're fine.
I do have to go pee though.
Cool.
Sorry. You can leave.
Cats are goofy. Yeah, and he's in my shelves for some reason. As long as he's not in those shelves, we're all right. But I can't explain what he is doing at the moment. There's an off-road shop in Flippin', a shop in Flippin', Arkansas called Flippin' Rigs. Yeah, what was the Flippin'? Isn't that down by like Buffalo and all those? Not Buffalo. Buffalo Lake, Bullhead Lake, something like that. Can't remember. Update on the new shelves are doing. Update on how the new shelves are doing. Sorry, I can't read. So far, I'm pleased with the overall look. I still like the LED style. I like the change in look in general. Bull Shoals Lake. Thank you, Toad Daddy. Yeah, isn't that? I think that's near Flippin'.
Oh, I don't know. It's by.
But I couldn't remember what it was called, and I called it a bunch of different things. Buffalo Lake or
No, Bull Shoals.
I don't remember what else I called it, but things that are wrong. So yeah, but well, I got that done. I don't think that I will do the CAD live because that never goes well anyway. So
No one likes watching you CAD.
what a dick.
Just knocking stuff over and walking out.
Yeah.
Rude.
So anyway, that's really all I needed to get done on Dan's stuff until I actually do the design.
Fishville says you just bought 10 acres at Bull Shoals.
Hey, look at that. I know some people that have knew some people that had some property down there.
Do you remember what was the name of the old shelves?
Lack. Lack. Lack shelves from IKEA. And you can get them. You just can't get them in the color I had anymore. You can get them in brown and white now. The brown is still pretty dark.
Yeah.
It's
fine.
pretty much black.
Just not black. Needmore Road in Dayton.
What's up?
Josh, is that a lightsaber shirt?
No.
Oh, it's a Kansas City shirt.
It's a play on the sportswear company Adidas.
Oh,
but
it is?
yeah.
I didn't get that.
Really?
No, those are statues.
Yeah, I know. These are the tops of the Bartle Hall
Statues in Kansas City.
things at the top of Bartle Hall. But I'm pretty sure that this is a play on the Adidas logo. Right?
Okay. There's a lake refuge in Tasmania and Australia. Turns out it's a rubbish dump, not a trout fish lake.
Art. Yeah. Yeah. Casey Crow.
He knows. He knows.
So, yes. Kansas City and their application of...
You know what? We like one of our friends said, we are the only city that dresses like tourists 24/7.
Yeah. That... You know, I always tell the plane that came from Kansas City. Oh. You all have the uniform on. Like, you have a shirt, you have a shirt, you have a shirt, you have a shirt. Like, I'm traveling. I gotta wear a Kansas City shirt.
The people have to know where I'm from. I'm proud of this shit.
God.
I mean, I don't think anybody is, like, not believing what you're saying because that's basically all we wear.
Yeah, I have a lot of Kansas City shirts.
Yeah, so. No. Karen's Islands, no. It is, Kansas City is, we've traveled this whole country, and by far Kansas City is the most.
Kansas City. Colorado's pretty good at it.
Colorado is good.
So is, like, some areas in the Pacific Northwest. But
not really. Oregon, maybe.
yeah. But Kansas City, they're a special kind of special.
That's why there aren't that many California shirts around then, I guess. Texas people are the same. Everyone has a Texas sing in their house, too. Ohio, yeah. Sign. Did I say
He said sing, but
okay,
it's
sign.
You read it correctly.
No, we have everything, Kansas City, yeah. When we leave California, we have to hide where we are from.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Seattle, it's just North Face. No. That's how I feel about Portland. The first time I went to Portland, I was like, oh my God, it was like an REI or something with like a mountain bike course in it. So you could like try different things. Like, it was just so.
Yeah, California's like, if you drive a California license plate car in any state that is like, go to Idaho with California license plate, or go to Wyoming.
Oh God. I I'm like, I'm not staying.
Like, no.
I give them my ID and I'm like, I'm not staying, I swear. I thought a plane from Kansas City would be commenting on the red-headed flasher they saw on Final Approach into Cali. That plane was just a training plane.
Yeah, it
was just somebody learning how to fly. That's who flies over.
She flashes the plane that lands not very far away.
First of all, I didn't actually do it. I would only do that in the privacy of my own backyard.
Right.
And I didn't actually...
It's not a commercial airport.
It was not a commercial airport.
Will that engine fit over a winch? If you're running a low-profile winch, I would say so. If you're running a full-size winch, maybe not.
If you do it in your yard, they can't locate you. When I drive...
I'm ready for my next lesson.
When I drive outside California, I stop at Marino and steal someone else's plates. Perfect.
That's a very California thing as well. No.
It's amazing how much more entertaining this channel is when we don't talk about our stuff. To make crawling more popular, some of these shops like Fast Track and Rockland need to set up some comps. You know how much work it is to set up a fucking comp? Like, I can't... Jeff Willer, I completely agree with you. 100%. But you know how much work it is? It is so much.
We do have a comp next weekend.
We have a comp next weekend.
There you go. It's set up by Sacramento area Cone Dodgers.
Sacramento area the Sac Dodgers.
Sacked. Yeah.
Yeah, Sac Dodgers, which you will
not doing a very good job at.
Not doing a good job at, so you will not be there next weekend.
I will not. I know.
If I see a California plate here in Indiana, I get as far away from it as I can. RC Daily, you just make one.
If any of you have ever seen the Instagram stories or things that I've posted from the ridiculous things that happen around my shop and in Sacramento in general, you should go follow 916 times. 916 numbers times on Instagram. It's just Sacramento area things.
I've literally thought about starting a channel of just like, really Sacramento?
It is a madhouse. Like the
this
most...
city is a madhouse. It's awesome. I mean, I've come to love it.
Entertainment.
For entertainment, I've come to love it.
For entertainment, it never stops providing.
The Josh and Nicole show would be a podcast I listen to. Right? No, you would not. You would be so sick of me. Mike J.
Describe the top three. Oh.
Okay. The guy on the back of the ambulance, the naked guy, was probably my number one.
That one was pretty good.
The naked guy dancing on the back of the ambulance.
And none of the
firefighters would go anywhere near him.
They're just like, I don't know what to do.
You literally saw them with just their like hands up, and they were like
15 feet back. They're just like, dude, just...
No, he was dancing on the back of a ambulance.
He was auditioning for Magic Mike 3. Yeah, I mean...
So, but on Reddit I get a lot. So, like, the one with the, beware of dog, honk if you like cock tent that I see all the time. And somebody asked on Reddit, they were like, what do you think is in that tent? And somebody else was like, well, either a dog or a cock. One of the two.
What is he doing? Get off the wall. Chief is licking the wall. Stop.
There was a random boat ditched in the parking lot one time. That's probably number 2. Oh, the chickens? Well, they're in Fair Oaks. They like
chickens.
There.
Oh, the ones that just randomly wander. Yeah, that's an interesting one.
No, the boat. The boat was a good one.
I think the boat removal was the most interesting part.
Yeah, fucking David.
I don't know who it was.
Whoever did that? I have no idea either.
Yeah, I don't know who towed it away. But the problem was, I don't think I posted the whole thing. It was because we got it off the property. Somebody got it off the property. Somebody that we watched. But when he came out of the complex, he went real fast and it drifted out a little further than I think he intended. So there was just this 14-foot bayliner drifting down the travel lanes of Roseville Road. Like,
I wish I could find the first episode of Cops in Sacramento. It was a freaking classic with the cross-dressing glitter paint huffer. Oh, that's everything. That is everything for me. Buck Dandy's here.
I've been on an episode of Cops in Sacramento.
Yeah.
During a car chase.
Oh, this is so good. Okay, Troy Gibler, thank you for making my night right now. We had a guy on crack sitting on, and how do you know it was crack? Could have been anything. Sitting on top of a red box movie dispenser, which is another relic
hard
that
to
we'd
find.
love to see. Eating a rotisserie chicken at Walmart the other day.
I mean, at least he has good taste. Like,
Mr. Cataract says, my cat dropped off a neighbor's dead chicken at the doorstep. He increased his bird present size a lot from the robins he was dropping. The Bigfoot is here. Thank you, sir. Finally made it. We need to hit the 137 likes for over 300 folks. Come on, y'all. I think I passed a cop's pullover today. What?
I don't know how she got there or how she was trying to get out. Like, I heard her scratching, trying to...
Does Roseville still have an RC race course?
I don't know if it's still open. I don't think that it is.
The cops tased him 3 times and they hit the chicken once. Hello, Springfield. I miss Live PD in Springfield so hard.
Oh, it was good. It was very good.
I'm relieved he was eating the chicken. Agreed. Checkered Pass, good to see you. Our friend Dawson's here. We have a homeless guy that carries around a couple of rats. I think he worked at the Kansas City haunted houses.
Oof.
I worked for a bank and we had a ticket submitted for us to remove the homeless having... Cool. She didn't actually knock anything off though, did she?
Yeah, they did that whole pile of shit.
Huh. Remove the homeless having sex by the drive-thru. We did technical support, not homeless folks removal. When I worked at the library in downtown Kansas City, we had incident reports from all the libraries. You have no idea how many people pee in elevators. Like, every fucking day I get in the elevator.
Do you remember the guy at the bus stop that I showed you? For Jake and I? I don't know.
Oh, God. Was he pooping? That tasted... That tasted terrible.
You feel bad that you do that to Sookie now?
No. I'm doing her... Kill me.
Will you grab me?
Another drink?
Demonetize. You sprayed it with me the other day. It took your voice
I
away?
fucking took it.
Unsure of Sacramento or Linus Tech Strips corporate culture. Scale Challenge West. Is it in Cisco Grove? Wait. Scale Challenge West. Is it in Cisco Grove tomorrow? Starts at 9:30. Oh, wasn't aware of that. I will not be attending anything this weekend. I'm taking it easy. The ultimate. So,
God.
how would that possibly
I
take?
have no idea, but it did. You're not supposed to breathe it, I guess.
I mean, I think it is specifically.
It was like that.
Inhalant abuse deterrent formulation.
I think it's like that girl from Intervention who used to like suck on those.
Rebrand that spray as wipe the voice away. Make billions. Yeah, does it smell like chloroform?
I wish. Read that one. I'm done.
The last week when I moved away from Sacramento in 2007, there was a truckload full of bees that overturned on 5. Watching the patrol train clear debris was the scene with Tommy Boy. Oh my God.
We saw the hogs. Remember the hogs?
Oh God. We were coming down the hill from Donner.
Seriously, I gotta go to my water.
There was a truck of like a big rig hauling hogs, and somehow the hogs started falling out of the back and onto the interstate, and we were in a big long traffic jam, and when we finally got past it, we're like, oh,
Smell bacon.
That was bad.
No, dude, I think I'm done. It will not come back. I'm sorry.
Did he spray her with that air in a can? I missed it.
Yeah, on accident. It was totally not on purpose, but it definitely. But my voice goes.
Huh. Interesting.
At any point for no reason. So, we love you.
Can I order a pallet of that from your website?
Yeah, oh, shit. Fuck, I got it on Amazon. I'm trying to pop it harder.
Yeah. If you guys would like to order this for your own at-home use, get Dust Off.
God.
It seems to work the best.
Now I want a big hub of it if it did that good. Shit. My voice goes and nothing.
Yeah.
You didn't do it on purpose. You didn't do it.
When I was doing regional hotshot driving, I saw a truck of chickens capsizing its set in traffic, listening to chickens die in heat. Oh. Fast Daddies need to carry you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just hit my pen.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'll help your voice.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I'm done.
I think I'm just going to use my pen. It'll help. I don't think so. Oh, my goodness. Wrecking Missouri River Bridge of I-70 a few weeks ago
Every week now.
had cattle jump over the railing. A couple missed the water. Ooh, the I-70 over the Missouri. That's the old Paseo Bridge, right? Now it's the Icon? No, it's 35. 70 over the Missouri. Which one is 70 over the Missouri? Because does 70 go over the Missouri on the other side? Isn't it just the Kansas River? I don't know. She sounds like Towley from South Park. That's it. That's the beat to Funky Town.
What the fuck? I seriously was not trying to get out of this. Like, that was not.
She's like, I'm seriously not trying to get out of this. As she already has changed her shirt and when she's in pajamas. There's a 45-second conversion. She's like, oh my God. Ah. More of the bubbles. Anyway, the reason I had pulled this up is I was gonna just compare if I could shorten up that valve cover to like that, make it kind of a more generic 4-cylinder length. I think that will work, actually. Take that, shorten up this intake, use the turbo or yeah. I think I can make that thing work really well. That will make this project slightly reconfigure. 6 to 4. So you're making a 2JZ-ish cover, more like a bar then? Yeah. Or like Ben said, I think it's like a 1JZ. Is that right? I think I had was the 1FE is the Lexus V8 I have. Is that right? The movie Extract. Once the jogging pants are on. Extract is a great movie. It's not a movie a lot of people watch. Is there a full-size rock bouncer with a 2JZ? I don't know that. That's a good question. 1JZ is a 6-cylinder still. Okay. But the 1JZ is... no, there you go. All the JZs are 6s. SR20, yeah. That's the kind of the thought process that I had. That's a cool engine bay. The other one, yes, it is cool. You can buy it for $1.99 on my website. Boom. UZ is an 8-cylinder, right? Do I have the one? I have the 1UZ. I thought I had like the 1FE or something like that. Lexus V8 5-liter, 4-liter V8. There's a 2JZ XJ out there. That's too bad that they did all that to a XJ. It can be a 4AGE, like the Corollas. Toyota UZ is the LS of Asia. Yeah. Is that what comes in the Patrols? No, it's Nissan. It's got like 1UZ FE. Yeah. I think I have the 1UZ FE. Put the Porsche motor in it. It's a little big. And the turbos would probably be ill-placed. And then I would have to do a lot of redesigning. So I'll probably skip that. Because that was my second thought. It was just like, I'll just turn that 6-cylinder into a 4-cylinder. But then with the turbo placement, I'd have to redo the exhaust manifolds. And I'm like, yeah, 1UZFE is the LS400. Yeah, that's what I bought it out of. And the 4-liter V8 out of the LS400. And turned it into a coffee table. I still have it. I may have missed it already, but how does a backwards mounted VFD work when it has built-in overdrive? You just have to offset the overdrive. If you put an underdrive gear set in the rear, then you end up with like 3% overdrive in the standard configuration. You only have 6.5% in the case to overcome, so it's not that bad. Yeah, her coughing out there. I think. Are you okay? You seem to be coughing a lot. Rude. I think the coughing is unrelated.
I'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the. Yeah, it's her pen. She's doing some writing, some creative writing. Might not be the spray. Four-cylinder would be like a Honda K24, Nissan SR20, or Toyota 2ZZ, or 4AGE. Feel bad for her. Yeah, you know what? I think she'll pull through. She seems happier already. It's medicine for the cough. Chaz cabbage. With bubbling water, that's That's my sheltered Midwesterner showing. You know what, Adam, we moved out here from the good old Midwest too, and it took a while. Nicole tried her best to acclimate. I'm trying to stay to my roots. And the Oscar goes to... You know how these things go. So, yes. It's good times all around. It's been a good night already. Much appreciate everybody for for coming along for tonight's ride. Hope that you were ready. I don't really have anything else that I can do on this tonight. I've now investigated all of the possible options I have, but I think I have an easy solution for him, so I can get that done quickly. I have Wreckfest to play tonight. I was going to say I might be able to design that tonight, but I think I have video games that, don't act like we're all crazy here. I agree. That's, someone had asked me on my Wednesday questions, they're like, hey, who's your favorite coworker? And I had replied on my story, it was saying that's like getting to choose the pineapple. And I don't think many people got the reference. We'll see I don't know if any of you do. But yeah. Pull up the prints for the X Max. What does that say? For the Xmas Vanquish Products vehicle. The Christmas. It's a Christmas miracle. Little Nicky. Yes, that is exactly right. Little Nicky. Not one of his better movies. Josh is wasted on girly drinks. These drinks are of a Mexican origin, which make them not girly. I actually had a regular Topo Chico for the first time the other day. I was like, oh, not bad either. Can you put a straight axle on the front of a Portal Phoenix, or does reversing the third member on the front mess things up? No, you could do it that way. I would still put a straight axle in the front and then still flip the rear third member, though. That would be the way that I would prefer it. So, yeah. Engineering Plus Flex add-on resin. Someone told me is a strong or stronger than FDM printing. Thoughts? I don't know that 3D, that resin. I would have a hard time believing that resin printing, while is great for detail and super cool, not something. I mean, I've seen like the tough resins, and like I have a Form Labs resin printer and used their tough resins before, and yeah, they're a lot tougher than the standards, but they're still like not tough. But fireball down the head. Well, she is your fireball friend. Coworkers like pineapples? What? Like they're... No, Dale, it's a quote from Little Nicky where Hitler is in hell and Satan, like Hitler does something or whatever, and Satan's like, you know what? I'll let you pick the pineapple this time. And it's because he takes the pineapples and then shoves them up Hitler's... But he gets to pick the pineapple. You know, it's like getting to pick your own switch, that type of thing. Those are technically called L fufu drinks. You know. Let's see. Oh, both were retracted before I read those. So anyway. All right. We have best tool to cut aluminum plate to make a DIY armor chassis. Bandsaw. Bandsaw is the best. If you don't have a bandsaw, you know, believe it or not, you can cut aluminum really well with a skill saw. Not a joke. Depending on the... Look up the best blade. But most people have a skill saw. And again, you can actually cut aluminum really well with a skill saw. You know. Then, yeah, beyond that, cut-off wheels, jigsaws, file. Just got home, so I'm down for breakfast whenever I know Matt needs his beauty sleep and doesn't like to stay up. I think that we'll probably cut this stream at 8. So, and then we can wreckfest it then. You need skill though. That turn the blade around backwards when cutting aluminum with a skill saw. Yeah, you got to do it the right way. Like I said, do a little bit of research, find the details. You can't just use any blade. You can't just use, you got to do it a certain way. 3-inch air saw. Yeah. Like an air cutoff deal. Yeah. Use the correct cutoff wheel or they'll explode. Yeah. You got to use the correct cutoff wheels all the time. You know, different materials, especially with aluminum, it can gall up. Steel blade with no carbide turned backwards. So, yes. Thank God. With good ear protection, because that is like, yeah, I've cut a 4x8 sheet of aluminum with a skill saw. And it's just, yeah, you're trying to hold it down. So there you go. But if you do a little bit of research, I'm sure you'll find good examples. And like I said, most people have a skill saw. Now, if you're trying to get precision, you're gonna have to get in there with some other stuff. So do not turn the blade backwards. Research it. Find the right one. The sound is unreal. Yeah, the thickness also. I mean, I've seen people cut thick aluminum with a skill saw. I think it was on like Brad DeBerdy's channel or something like that. They were cutting through like a sheet of like 3/16 inch thick aluminum with a skill saw. Just At what gauge do you need some kind of sheet metal brake versus just trying to bend it using a vise or similar tool? Well, it's actually one of the other ways. Like, I have a little sheet metal brake and I can bend thin stuff, but if I have to bend anything thick, I have to go up to a vise and a big ass hammer. So, you know, it's like, kind of depends. I've always had good luck with carbide, normal rotation on a table saw, slow. Oh, never tried it in a table saw. I actually don't have a table saw. Probably why. And if I'm gonna like use someone else's, like they'd be like, "What are you trying to do?" Like, don't worry about it. No. I wonder if you were trying to do cut aluminum on a table saw, and it had that like. Have you guys seen the table saws that have like the detection, like the skin detection or things like that? Like it's not supposed to cut through your fingers. If you were cutting aluminum, would that trigger it? Being like conductive or however they determine that your finger is getting in there? Saw stop. Thank you. Would it trigger it? The wiener. You can bypass the safety on a saw stop. But yeah, but if you didn't, the wiener test. Yeah. They're testing it with a hot dog is what they mean. I wouldn't think so. And yes, aluminum does trigger it. I would wonder. I thought saw stop was based on bind. Man, it can't be based on bind, can it? Because you have to feel like your pinky finger would be less. Well, that wiener that they tested it with definitely didn't have much bind in it, because as soon as it touched it, bang! Do not test with actual wiener. It's conductive. I thought that's what it was. I thought it was a conductivity type test. What? My shop class teacher got hit in the junk with a kickback. That's yeah. Can we all agree to call it a hot dog? Jay Rogers is a woodworker. See? That's what I thought. My buddy Gately Audio, he's got one. It's got saw stop. I always see the big button on his thing there. So yeah. Trust me, your pinky finger will not bind a table saw. It has a low energy connection, which like a flame in a wet furnace, in a new furnace. Much like interesting. We kicked a saw stop on the next cut when the aluminum dust kicked up from the aluminum cut. Oh. Yep. That's wild. All this talk about table saws and wieners reminds me of the Pain Olympics from the early days of the internet. Oh. New video by Harley Design testing aluminum in a wiener stop. I'm going to have to buy one now. Cut aluminum at work with a chop saw. Correct blade for aluminum, blade shattered. Aluminum went everywhere and almost pulled my hand in. Got super lucky. Chop saws are absolute death machines anyway. I don't like using a chop saw in any situation. Like whenever I am, I'm like, okay, I'm going this way. And like, if it's like, hate chop saws. Hate them. So, yeah, not a fan. Anyway, so is there anything else I can actually do tonight? Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and talk about wieners and chop saws. No, there's not. I have things that I want to do and need to do, but they're not live video work. So that's not going to be very helpful. How long can we milk this? This drink is not empty. I could weigh it for you. It's the third. Speaking of that, you ready for the vasectomy? What's the status of your hauler? Oh, the 6x6 hauler? It's exactly as it was in the last video you saw it in. I've got the motorized bed kit for it from 1/10 Rod Shop or whatever it's called, something like that. And I don't know if I'm ever going to get to it. I need to sell it. So, are water jets still used, or has laser taken over? I think laser has mainly taken over. I think water jets still are used, but it's in a lot of materials like granite and other stone. I don't know what else. But I think that laser has taken over a lot of that. Should we pass around vasectomy horror stories? No. We should not. Like, no. My doctor has done 6,000 of them. Over 6,000 at this time. Composites, too. Yep, composites. That makes sense. But yeah. I have a good doctor. He's a nice man. He seems to know his way around. I hate that my dad told me this. I don't want to hear it. That's a lot of nuts. Like, yeah. How do you ask how his day went when he gets home? So, are you getting a marker? Like this one, not this? How's it work? Warm hands? Can I Instagram you my rash? No. 6,000 is a lot. How many were successful? Work was nuts. How many vasectomies did Michael Scott with Janet? Oh, I got a vasectomy. Then I had a reverse. I got a vasectomy. Then I had it reversed again. I think snip, snap, snip, snap. I think he only had 2 and 2 reversals. So yeah, just as daily. Whew. Yep. Next week though, there's a chance. I wonder what I don't know if there's a live stream next week. We'll see. I guess we'll all find out. I can't imagine that sitting in a chair is going to be an issue. It's going to be an awkward show, though. So, you know, we shall see. Top of the morning from Romania. Happy this Friday evening. I managed to put together the CCW J&H revamped. CCW is Custom Carbon Works. Custom Carbon. I don't know the J&H revamped. I'd have to look that one up. You'll be fine for the stream. That's good news. Do you get a hemorrhoid donor from him? I don't think so. Where's Matt? He gets all depressed with he's still around. Yes, corrupt. See, I got it. I got Valium beforehand. I was drunk feeling the whole procedure. See, they said that I will not be getting that. I will only be getting a local, which is evidently the worst part. They said. But what does a vasectomy and a Christmas tree have in common? Decorative balls. You'll be fine. I drove 3 hours to get mine done and 3 hours right back afterwards. Yeah, that's what they said. They're like, you can drive home. I'm like, I'll have my wife drive me home. It's fine. So, I don't think they give me painkillers or anything. You'll be fine. I won't feel a thing. But yes, I will be doing everything correct as well. I will not be... Right after I got mine, I did everything correct. No real bad pain. First day I started feeling okay, my 5-year-old walked up to me, and to get my attention, she hit me right in the... Oof. Yeah. Oh, I got hydros for the few days after. I wonder if I will or not. We shall see. Yeah, you definitely would enjoy the donut cushion. Made it nice, much nicer to sit down in a chair. Huh. Josh, did you ever think you'd be sitting around talking about your boys to a bunch of strangers? Yep. You know what? It's actually exactly. It's what I wrote in my high school yearbook. Where do you see yourself in 22 years? Pretty interesting. You know what? This is like, you could almost call this work for me. So how mad could you possibly be at this? Just saying. And I got some really nice messages this week from a couple of people. One person reached out and was like, hey, just FYI, I am going back to school for engineering after being away from school and everything for over 16 years. It'd be partly because of watching videos and loving RCs and wanting to design his own parts. I was like, oh, congratulations. Alex was his name as well. Yes, Alex was his name as well. And then another person sent me a nice message saying, hey, I was having real bad anxiety, and turned on a video and calmed me down, used it as calm. Like, hey, many of us that deal with those type of things, and I'm happy to hear that it helped a little bit. So, sometimes you feel a little bit better, and then you get other YouTube comments, and it takes it all away. My son is about to be 13, about to put a rubber band around his. Whew. Yeah, you're in that time. You got. Oh man. Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear cups. You're my emotional support animal, Josh. Can I go on the plane for free then? How does that work? If I can get free plane trips out of this, I'm in. I can't wait to see the thumbnail if there's a stream next week. AI will be a field day with that description. Dana, 100%. That is absolutely going to be the way that I have to go. Just watched the GMM episode when Rhett and Link got theirs. I have not seen that one, Nate, but I do love Good Mythical Morning. I'll have to see if I can find that one. Because Good Mythical Morning is one of my, it's like one of my, calming videos. I enjoy that, just, pointless whatever, something about them. And I still, is Nicole still coughing? You know what? She may have had to reapply medicine. I don't know. Yeah. De Havilland Beaver is Canadian. I don't know what that means. GMM is great pointless watching. Yeah, something about it. Tuesday mornings gives me stress, knowing I have issues to deal with. Josh. What is GMM? GMM is Good Mythical Morning. It's just like a pointless kind of, a lot of food challenges and food this and that, and you just have to kind of look it up, and it's just some like kind of nearly daily content. They have like 12 million subscribers, 20 million, something ridiculous. And yeah, it's worth a watch. It's it's a plane. It's the most popular bush plane ever. Wait, what? The GMM is the most popular bush plane ever? Scale news should be fun Monday. 3 new RCs on Thursday alone. Yeah. So, it could be really good this week. Yeah, lots of news. Yeah. I think they just dropped cheap Pop-Tarts versus expensive Pop-Tarts. What? This is amazing. Poor Josh doesn't get much of the plane. I didn't see I was missing the plane discussion. I'm a big fan of aerospace in general, so I do try and catch up. But Perry G, thank you very much. I give you and Matt a lot of crap, but you guys have helped a lot in the last few years during tough times. I appreciate you both. Perry G, I'm familiar with some of them, of your tough times, and I hope that they did help. A little bit of, just that noise in the background is what helps me a lot of times. Anxiety, whatever happens to be going, like just a little bit in the background, something familiar enough just to keep head clear and working on whatever else. That's all I'm after a lot of times. So, I'm telling you what, I watch a lot of live streams as well. I think I find them myself to be pretty fun. Next week's sponsored by Send Cut Send. The following, should I reach out to them and say, hey, can we get a promo for 1 week? What is your opinion of the High Trail Mini? I think Traxxas just, killed it with the body. They did a great job there. Being taller and whatnot, like, it's not for me, but for a lot of people, and like where or how they're going to be running these, it doesn't matter in the slightest. So like, who cares? And at that point, like, if you like the one that's got a big lift and bigger tires, then buy it for sure. Building a roll cage or working a cage is what calms me down the most. What calms me down the most is for those 10 seconds or less, I'm free. No. Chevy, dude. What did I say? I think I didn't. Didn't I say? I didn't think I said a brand at all. I said on that body they killed it. But yeah. I do not want to know how the quarantine would have gone without these strains. I was lucky enough to not have to like actually do the whole quarantine thing, other than like the 2 times that I had it. But if I would have had, I came out of it with new friends somehow. Yeah, was that the first Traxxas licensed tire? No, they came out with licensed tires right away with the TRX-4M. Like, one of the trucks had it and one of them didn't. Something like that. Include wings on the flashlight. I don't know. I think Matt needs an empty seat next to him. Yeah, right? Just, I've told the story before, but pop quiz for for channel history viewers, who knows what this Afghan cost me? Put your answers in the chat. How much did this Afghan cost? The fact that Matt did his video wearing the Ford bow tie shirt was awesome. O'Neill was on it right away. It cost one CEN truck. One specific, Eric M got it specifically, a squatted CEN truck. And this is an amazing blanket. I can't remember the man that I traded it to, what his name was, or his very kind wife who knit or who crocheted the Afghan for me. But I still appreciate them greatly. And I love that Afghan. So hopefully they still watch. Maybe I ran them off, who knows. Mott telling Eric M, you're right. That is exactly the name. Now I can't remember what his real name was, because I can't believe you recalled that. But looks race inspired somehow in the background, right? Josh, is the CEN still squatted? Do you know? Oh, that would be a great follow-up, just to see the condition of it currently. Notice he uses the Afghan to keep the chair safe from the cold. Actually, it is used to keep the chair safe because they won't, the cats won't get on it if the Afghan is on it. And the cats were screwing up my racing chair. Josh is low-key a McLaren flan. Nicole's flashing me. And then she goes, I miss Nicole now. He's sipping empty. It's not freaking empty. Some ASMR for you. This is a challenge. What are C items could you trade for? C paperclip challenge, exactly. We saw. Still a foo-foo drink. Be neat if you and Matt did Where Are They Now episodes. That would be interesting. Try and find as many of our old cars as we could from... Make airplane noises. Make boat noises, right? See if we could find as many of our old cars as possible in different places. See who owned them still or owned them currently. That would be kind of fun. A lot of work, but still fun. I know where some are for sure. Others maybe. That's a really good. There's a handful here. I didn't know if Ben was talking about the cars or about, no. Or whose have traveled the furthest. Ooh, that's a good question. Teleguided, 5 of Matt's, 1 of yours, and 2 of Jerp's. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little collection of them. 5 of Matt's. Let's see. Teleguided owns. I'm trying to remember, because he bought my 24 Hours of Mayhem. Not a deadbolt. What is that thing called now? Base Camp. And I think he owns Matt's Jeep, the old Willie style Jeep. A Honcho maybe. Ooh, I can't remember. The nice truck? Do you own the nice truck? And I can't remember which other ones. Did you watch Vamos Vegas yet? I did. Wasn't bad. Um, Jimmy Beans, I'm not falling for your business. I will not be joining you in your woeful ways. The long Toyota. Oh, yeah. Marlin. V1 Marlin. Class 2 Scale Nats Jeep and the Willys Origin. That makes sense. Time to shotgun another. Not a chance. That hurt so bad to shotgun one of these. It wasn't a gymkhana by any means, but it was entertaining. I think that it was better than the last gymkhana. As sad as that is to say, being the outcomes afterwards. The Audi Electricana, I did not enjoy. The motor noises of an F1 car immediately made it better than that Audi Electricana. I did not like it. Thoughts on the Pro Boat Blake Wilkie jet boat? I think it's freaking sick. I think they did such a good job with it. The figure in it, the roof structure, the power, the overall size. I think they absolutely killed it. I like that Tijuana welcomed Wilkie and Shreddy to town. I have not watched the latest Urban Assault. I need to do that. That one I still need to do. Armageddon. Adam, I do not have any Armageddon currently, at least not currently available right now. I hate electric cars. I can't say that I hate them, but as far as like entertainment factor goes, like I'm not saying that I couldn't daily drive an electric car, because I could, because I drive in stupid shitty city streets to work. But beyond that, yeah. This day sucks so bad I broke out the good rum. Serenity now. Is Serenity now the good rum, or like are you in a serene place because you broke out the good rum? I hit over 70 day in a Sonic Wake V1. I don't like the boat. I don't know what the Sonic Wake is, but it sounds like fun. Work at an oil refinery. Wait, what? Sure, you could drive one, but you'd never hear the end of it at work or on here. Well, so Brandon and Fam, they both car guys. Brandon's got an S4 Avant. Fam has a, GTR. He's got an R35. He's got a Corolla GR and a couple of one really nice Evo and one factory Evo. But they both drive hybrids to work every day. So, I'm actually the only one without like a toy, like a play car at work. Steve's got a nice M4, new M4. It's fine. Just don't leave your 4xe keys near the door. But no. If I was going to get an EV today, just a full EV, I would probably buy a Ford Mach-E. It's probably what I would buy. Dang, Vanquish paying the big bucks for Josh's drip trucks. Don't say Mach-E. The Mach-E is dead. There's two Mach-Es in my neighborhood. Two or three. I can't remember if there's two or three. I don't hate them. I don't like that they tried to call it a Mustang. I think that's stupid, but I like the car itself. So, are you considering switching soon? No, I won't. I wouldn't own one as my primary. Well, I wouldn't own one as like my. So, it's not in my near future. If I have considered switching from the Gladiator, but it would be. I don't know. It's hard to say. I have considered trading in the Gladiator recently though, but for like the most ridiculous of choices, like a Sprinter van would be it's one that I looked at. I don't know why. I just it's a thought. We have probably 24 Mach-E's and even more Teslas in my area in West Michigan. I can see that. A lot of recalls on Mickey E. I daily a 3-vamp Mustang with cams, full exhaust, no cats, and a 5-speed. See, I like that. Hashtag van life. I know. I feel like there's so much possibility with the Sprinter van. What in the world would you do with a Sprinter van? So much. There's so many. It could still haul my trikes to events. Going to events would be easy. I could go to events that were like had less accommodations and easily have the accommodations inside. I don't know. If you buy a Sprinter van, you can never go back to the mustache. I built Sprinter vans for 10 years. Rob loves his van. Rob does love his van. He's got the Dodge ProMaster. Check out the Cadillac Lyric. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I borrowed a friend's Sprinter van, Bobby at Gately, and he's got the Mercedes diesel 4x4 long wheelbase Sprinter, and it is way too big. But if it was not the long wheelbase, but that same config, ooh, I think I could deal it. Daily driving a van sucks. That's a little bit of my concern, Andy. But I feel like if it was the short wheelbase, it wouldn't be so bad. I don't know. I'm torn. When are you going to build an FMS FCX24 to scale? Nope. Will not be. I've got one right there that I need to sell because I don't like it. I bought 2 of them when they came out. I used one of them and I said, nope, not for me. So I just have not had a single FMS that I really liked. I've had like 5 of their cars now, and every one of them I've been like, this is not for me. I do not like this. Like they have some really cool features in a lot of them, but in the end I'm just like, there's nothing about this car that is for me. Yeah. If it's Mach-E versus Sprinter van it is. It is not those two. You know, the new Toyota Land Cruiser, I like. Probably, I know that so many people don't like it, but I think it's Toyota people who don't, and I'm not a Toyota person. But that's also not a high likelihood. Most likely, I'm keeping the Gladiator. It's been a good truck. Yeah. If you were going to build the Hackalack again, what would you do differently? I'd build it on a VS410. That would be the difference. I would build the same car on the VS410. Hard stop. And so, other than that, nothing else that I would change at the moment. That was the only thing that I didn't like. I was just like, man, really wish that this truck would have been on a VS410, because that would have been way cooler. I've got to get the VWID Buzz. So I actually have selected my next project, and wouldn't have sold it. That part doesn't bother me at all. It's the only way I can keep this channel going, is I got to sell these things. This channel's too expensive to keep going if I don't. So I've selected my next project, and it's, I don't think that I've ever done one in this, well, it's not true. It's not totally true. So the family truckster is leaving tomorrow. I'm meeting Tim for lunch at noon at Kiki's. If you'd like to come join me on this for lunch for hot wings. No. And he's going to take that truck. But why I bring that truck up is because I did that truck like in theme of another vehicle that it has nothing in common with. The family truckster in the real life was a station wagon on-road car. I'll be there. Come join us. That would be interesting to say, hey, I'm having lunch here at this time. See who else shows up. Noon at Kiki's in Sacramento, in case you'd like to join. But the next one is going to be like that, but not a movie car. It's actually a YouTuber's car. We're going to do a version of it. So, looking forward to it. I'm going to start. So, I got an iPad Pro yesterday. I'm jumping all over the place, but these are all connected, I swear. I got an iPad Pro yesterday because I wanted to try learning a little bit of like industrial designer concept sketching. I find that I am not very artistic, I feel, and I would like to practice some things that would help me become slightly more. So I started sketching over the top of the next truck, and I was like, this and that. And I was like, started kind of sketching a cage up over top of it. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll try something different with a cage like this. And it kind of led me down a path. I was like, oh, wait, you know what car used a cage like that? That was in a totally different job. So then I started like, okay. I started having a list, all the like little details that I want to try and replicate in this truck versus what the real car has. I got plans. So, Demo Ranch's diesel Challenger? No. Demo CUDA? No. What's a good laptop for CAD? You gonna make a Leroy? Tilo, you're close. What's a good laptop for CAD? It really depends on what CAD application you're using, and that's what the big difference is. Like if you're running SolidWorks, you need a workhorse. If you're running Fusion 360, like MacBooks run it well. A lot of regular laptops will run it well. Like there's some real, you don't need a lot to get the job done. What app did you end up playing around with on the iPad? So Ben, I got Procreate first, and it was okay, but for what and how I like think and kind of work, Concepts ended up being a much better choice for me, and that's the one. Concepts is pretty sick, and there's a lot of things I like about it, because it Procreate vasectomy. I know. I thought that was the funny thing about it when we were talking about it on Wednesday. But the nice thing about Concepts is that it's an infinite sketch plane. So when you start a sketch for a project or whatever, you bring stuff in there, you sketch, and then you move over here, you start sketching, and it's just it'll go however far you want, however big you want. It'll just keep going. And there's a lot of things about it, especially with like guidelines, and how you can move and things around. Like, really, really impressed. I really like it. So, Concepts on the iPad Pro, been the hands down winner for me. Yeah. Procreate was more artistic sketching. Yeah, it just like Procreate had lots of it was more like that, which concepts will also do. But I felt like you couldn't add any of the like guide constraints or things like that concepts had, and it just made it like a no-brainer for me to go concepts after I of course had already bought Procreate. So, but it was only like $12, and concepts is like, oh my God, I can't remember what it was. I mean, it wasn't super cheap. It's a yearly subscription. You can do monthly for like $5 or yearly for 30 or 25, something like that. I gotta say. But either way. Oh, it's 8:06. I've got some rec festing to do. Sorry, fellas. So yeah, all of us. Yeah, sounds really like sketching. My son's really like sketching on iPad. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm actually really enjoying it. So, but yeah, some of you did guess it, the mullet, which I feel like I'll also have to do it with a mullet mod, as people call it now, even though I've been doing it for a while and we didn't call it that. Either way. So, with that, hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you for lunch tomorrow at Kiki's. Everybody, again, thanks for joining us tonight, and see you later.